What's up, everybody? This your boy LA Clipper Hands, man, and we coming at you guys with a quick video on setting these clippers, man. You know what I'm saying? I know they're not easy, even though they said it is. It's not really easy. It's nothing easy in this world, so they're gonna tell you anything you want you to know. I know they came out with a new version of these clippers, or a new version of liners, but I want to kind of tell you guys how to set these clippers, man. Um, I got these already set. But I'm gonna give you a quick description on what to do and how to keep them set. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't easy to set. I'm gonna be honest with you. And it's a certain type of setting that I like on my liners. You know what I'm saying? I like my liners to be able to go through the baby hair that you have. You have to keep the line uh, pushed back. And that's the key. That's the key to these clippers. You wanna have them set to where you can't, trim the baby hairs off of, like on my beard right here. I can trim those baby hairs and get a straight line. So if you guys are having any problems with your liners, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Hit my DM up, LA stamps5@gmail.com. And I'll respond to you as quick as possible if you have any questions. But you can also comment on this video at the bottom of the comment section. I want you guys to go ahead and like this comment, hit that like button. Also subscribe to this channel. We're gonna be coming out with a lot of new videos on just new products. I know this is not a very new product, but as you can see, my liners, I got the blue version, but I got the rose gold head on them, which make my liners look different than anybody. You see what I'm saying? Uh, these are probably gonna run you about almost $200, just depending on where you get them from. That's when I bought them. They might be a little bit cheaper now, but I'm not looking for a new liner. I'm satisfied with these. So keep doing what you're doing. But as you can see, it has a real strong motor, very strong. Also, the key thing that I do when I set after I set my blades is I run my finger through it, and basically, if it's pulling on one side, like it's pulling on this side a little bit, if you can run your finger across and you don't feel the movement pulling your finger, like it's pulling my finger a little bit on this side. So I already know what to do to maybe bring it down just a little bit. Just check my and see if it's adjusted correctly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you. Just take the little tool they give you. I know this is not the one that came with it. I lost mine for some reason. But I had another pair of babyliss that had the actual same thing, so I've been using it. It works. What you want to do is you want to unscrew it. And if you can't get to the other side, just cut it on a few times. It'll kind of move. So you unscrew it. Don't unscrew it all the way. Don't unscrew it all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like that screw, when if it came out, it'd be hard to get back in. So to get to the other side, because it's not moving, is you want to cut it on a little bit. I got them kind of tight. What I normally do is I just pull my blade all the way to the top. I don't know if that's the recommended way to do it, but this is what I do, y'all. Pull my blade all the way to the top. I don't even use the other tool they gave me because it really don't work for me. So normally what I do is I check it under the light. I make sure that the head, the cutting blade is above the top blade right here. You see what I'm saying? So I can see it. What I normally do is I just put my fingers over it like that. It's like that. Okay. Now I go back and check it. It looks decent. You know what I'm saying? It looks very decent. So all you gotta do, remember this, y'all. All you gotta do is push your blade all the way, the cutting blade all the way up past the top blade. You know what I'm saying? And just give it a little tap on each side, each corner right there. And as you can see, my blade is a little off. So normally what I do is I just adjust it according to what I know to adjust. You know what I'm saying? I like to have a little nipple in between this blade, the cutting blade, and the top blade. It's just a little nipple. If anybody knows anything about that, comment, let me know. You know what I'm saying? But this blade has to be below the top blade right here. Because if you don't, you're gonna cut somebody. It's gonna be too sharp. You know what I'm saying? I like to adjust my clippers for everybody, not just, grown ups. I like to adjust them for kids as well. So normally, like I said, if I can't cut that baby hair, then you know what I'm saying, it's not gonna work for me because that's how I cut. You know what I'm saying? I use every hair that you have. So basically, I just hold it up to the light. You know what I'm saying? Squint one eye, and basically, I look for that little nipple in it. But I have to have a consistent line throughout. I want to see the nipple from this side to the other side. Okay, so I turn it around. Look for the same thing. Look for the same nipple to be consistent throughout the clipper. And for me, it's that simple. I just basically tighten it up, tighten one side up. As you can see, it moved a little bit, and I'm gonna check it to make sure that it's in line. And if it's not, just tap. Just tap the little head. It's gonna adjust. So move this one over. As you can see, it's a little off. I'm just gonna raise it just a tad bit to get my consistent nipple. And I'm just gonna tighten it up. And it's really that simple. Tighten it up. Sometimes when you tighten it, the blade will move, but you gotta be able to move quick. And what I do is I rub. So this side, once again, is it's a little too much right here. What I'll do is, that's only because the blade is lopsided. This side right here is actually up to, it's not really up. I don't know why it's cutting like that. Because it's actually lower than what I expect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna readjust it again. You know what I'm saying? Just readjust it again. Sometimes you have to do it a couple times to get that, you know, to get that look and feel that you need. I'm gonna raise it just a tad bit. I'm gonna check it with the light, make sure I'm consistent. And what I'm seeing right here now, I'm seeing a shiny nipple going all the way through the blade. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want. That's what you want out the deal. You know what I'm saying? You want to have a consistent blade, a consistent nipple. That way you'll know that it's gonna cut evenly on all sides. So I just adjusted. Look for that little nipple. Tighten it up. That's that simple. Just that simple, guys. You know what I'm saying? And you just have to check it every time you do it. You just want to make sure that you're checking it. See, on both sides now I feel it. The middle it feels good, but some reason the outside. That's the look I'm looking for right there. As y'all can see, that's what you want on your blades. You want it to be flush, but not over the safety blade here. And what I'm gonna do is tighten it up just a little bit. Make sure I'm good to go. Tighten it up. Some people would say, "Why don't you use the thing?" I don't want to use that. Okay, use what I like. We have a charger right here, and just double check it. Put your hand over it. Let's see how it's feeling. If at this point, if you feel a lot of irritation, it's probably too much, so you can't put it on the skin right now. So, for some reason my blade is going down. I'm gonna reset it again. Reset it one more time, guys. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up because it's your money, man. You want to make sure everything is right. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure everything is right on these because it's your money, man. And also, you want to make sure you don't cut your clients, man. I get it a lot of times, just be cutting hair and not knowing what's going on. So, through trial and error, as you can see, now this is what I'm trying to go for. See, it's not pulling on one side. It's basically letting me float. So if I wanted to do a design on somebody, it would just basically cut. It's not gonna pull. And I'm not touching my beard because I'm letting it grow out. You know what I'm saying right now. But as you can see, as you can hear, it's cutting. It's not pulling. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what you want. You don't want it to hurt your client. You don't really want it to damage their skin at all. So if your settings are set like that, good, man. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this video was helpful to you guys. I know it took me a little minute, but normally it's gonna take about 5-10 minutes to set it anyway to make sure you got it set right. I don't use the factory setter because it don't really work for me that like that. So I had to eyeball it and make sure that it's set to my liking. And everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that the way I'm doing it is good for you. I'm just giving you guys an example of how I do it. Uh, Hopefully it was helpful to you guys. If not, I understand it's cool. But take a moment, uh, just follow some of those steps that I showed you. It works on any one of these clipper heads. You don't have to be just the rose gold. It could be the black graphite blade, the regular chrome blade. If this video was helpful for you, I would like for you to subscribe to my channel. Also like and comment. Let me know what you think about this clipper. Let me know if it was easy for you to set or if it was hard. And maybe if you comment, I can comment back and give you some more tips if you need. Guys, be great today and money.